Hi guys, welcome back to ASMR Millie Pelly. This is my husband, Taufa. He goes by Boofa, or whatever you want to call him. He's pretty versatile with his name. We are going to do our Q&A today, but I am also going to do this Garnier black peel-off mask with charcoal, because I did it on myself the other day and I loved the way it sounded when I pulled it off. And you know, it never hurts to do a little skincare. So I'm gonna put this on both of us and then we will answer the question. So let me just put my hair up. Anything you wanna say? You wanna say hello?
My name is Booba. I was sleeping. My wife woke me up.
I did wake him up for this. So
I'm really tired, but okay, never mind.
he's excited to be here with everyone. Right, babe? You're so excited to answer questions. So I thought this bottle would be a lot bigger, although this says it's the actual size right there. Let's compare it.
I'm so good. All of you.
Sure. You're probably a little bit quiet.
Okay.
Because I don't have a microphone.
Okay.
So you need to talk maybe a little louder. Okay, I'm going to put it on Taufa first, and then I'll do me. So how do you want it? Do you want your full face, your T-zone, or your nose only?
T-zone.
T-zone. Okay. So look at me. Oh. This is what it looks like. Okay, look at me. Don't scrunch your. We don't want wrinkles. It's cold, huh?
Did I still look cute?
Always. I don't want to get it in your hair. Can you look at me so I can do over here? Like turn a little. So this will dry while we answer questions. We're just gonna do a thick layer so it feels easier. And then I'll do some on your cheeks. Are you okay?
That feels so weird.
It's cold. Okay, let's do your other cheek. Don't squint though, I don't want to get it by your eye.
Wow. I look like I'm in a movie now.
I do have to say this doesn't spread very well. Okay, so why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself, like you're Tongan, you moved to the States in whatever year.
Alright, yeah, so
Where'd you grow up?
So yeah, like you guys know, I'm from Tonga. Well, she already told you guys that I'm from Tonga.
Yeah, I've mentioned it.
So yeah, I'm from Tonga and I moved here to the state. It's about like 9 years ago.
In
And
2015,
yeah,
right?
2015, yeah. I think in the middle of 2015. And okay,
Are you cold?
a little bit.
I can get a blanket.
It's okay. And yeah, so uh, I I decided to kind of like live here in the state. And so yeah,
Okay. Do you like ASMR?
like here,
What?
I mean like, do I like here in the state more?
No. Do you like ASMR? You know the videos I
Yeah,
make?
yeah. It's kind of. I mean like, I don't like the.
I'm gonna go wash my finger.
Yeah,
You keep talking.
like the videos, like kind of okay, but sometimes like it's bugging me with the kind of voice they make, which my normals like don't like kind of quiet voice like this.
Your voice is not normally like that.
I know, but
Your voice is normally that.
I know that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not really like to,
You don't whisper.
yeah, those kind of videos because like you just like blah 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 blah.
Is that what I do?
Pretty much, and this is what you've been listening to
I go,
every time. It's like,
I do listen to it every day. It's whispering. This is my special blanket. That has my t-shirts from when I was a teenager. Okay, so I can't read without my glasses, so I need you to read for me, and then we'll talk about it, okay? Okay, so we'll start with Chelsea 6257. First question, you want to read it?
so, how did you and your husband meet?
Do you want to answer or do you want me to answer? I'll
Oh,
answer.
you answer.
Okay. So, we belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, otherwise called Mormons or Latter-day Saints. So we both served a church mission in California, and that's where we met. I was pretty close to being finished with my mission, and he had just started his and didn't actually know English when we met. I keep looking at me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so silly. He didn't know English when we met, and yeah, we met and served around each other for probably about 6 weeks, and
That's about it, yeah.
then we didn't talk or anything until he came home, which I came home, and then a year later he came home. So yeah, I said welcome home on a Facebook post, and then he just started talking to me. So
That's right,
anything to
yeah.
add?
Yeah, so I came home and I post my picture, like homecoming picture, on Facebook and Instagram, and I think you sent me the message on Instagram.
No, it was Facebook.
Or was Facebook?
I don't really use Instagram.
I know. And then we switched to Facebook after you.
No, I said welcome home on Facebook, and then you messaged me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. And yeah, she said, "Welcome home," and I was just like, "You look familiar." And I was just like, I
Like,
just,
I know you.
I know you. So then we start talking, and yeah, here we are now.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
And then I think her questions for me, her second one. You've been studying and taking tons of courses. Yes, I have. Do you plan on joining the workforce when you graduate, or will you? Oh, she has lots. Or will you stay home with your kids? So, the plan is to graduate with an accounting degree. I chose accounting because it is a job that I can do from home. So I'll still be able to raise my kids or our kids and be a stay-at-home mom, which has been a dream since as long as I can remember. So I love being able to be home with our kids and to watch them learn and to grow and help teach them. And so I'm excited that I have chosen a degree that I can work from home and still be with them.
Let's go.
Number 3, what are some of your family's holiday traditions? So yes, I have mentioned in a previous video, we don't really focus on Santa. I mean, we'll watch Christmas movies with Santa and things like that, but we're not gonna like give them Christmas gifts from Santa, if that makes sense. We want it to be more focused on Christ, since that is what the holiday is actually about. So we do have like a statue my mom gave us of Santa kneeling and worshiping Christ. We have, I don't know, I just feel like we want it to be more focused on our Savior instead of Santa Claus. Like if so for example, we do family Christmas parties and they hire a Santa, we let him go. Like, we don't stop him from participating in that. Like, he can still go enjoy that with his cousins, but it's not gonna be like, you better be good or Santa won't give you presents. Like, I don't think we want to focus on it like that.
Yeah, which is funny is like, I just had my work Christmas party on Friday.
For work.
Of work, no, on Wednesday, and our main boss telling us a story about like when he grew up in Japan, and how he always think that every Christmas there's gonna be Santa Claus, like he came down from their roof or and give them a Christmas gift and stuff. And when he grew up, about like 7 years old, 5 years old, and his older brother, yeah, I think his older brother or his older sister told him like, "Do you know that there's no Santa Claus?" And my boss is like, "What do you mean? I know there's Santa Claus every 25th of December. Is gonna be here and give us gift, give us presents and all those good stuff." And his older brother's like, "No, there's no Santa Claus. Daddy is Santa Claus."
And
So
like,
it break his heart until like now, knowing that there's no Santa Claus. His dad, he's the only Santa Claus, and it's funny to hear about his story. And like it's the same thing with us too. Like me, grew up in Tonga and heard about Santa Claus, and we always think that like on
you guys
Christmas.
didn't do Santa. I thought you guys did like your
we,
Christmas tree with stuff on
I
it.
know, but like we always think when we watch movie and stuff that it's Santa's will. But until we grew up and just like, well, it's
And like, we don't judge other people for giving Santa Claus. Like, I get it. It keeps the Christmas magic and special for kids, you know. It's just something we both have chosen not to do for our family. But we do other Christmas traditions. We go take our kids to see the Christmas lights. Any Christmas lights my son sees, he goes, "Oh, Christmas tree!" Like, he loves it. He loves it so much. And then we read the Christmas story from the Bible, where Christ was born and the wise men come and stuff. What are things we decorate the Christmas tree? I mean, our kids are still young. We're still trying to think of new traditions and things we want to do with them. I think this year we're going to bring gifts to our neighbors. We try to make it magical even without Santa, you know? So, yeah. Anything else? Okay. Her next question is, what are your favorite shows right now? Bluey, that's really all I watch. Bluey and Cars and whatever my son and daughter want to watch.
Any of a scary movie, that's mine.
No, he doesn't have time to watch movies, honestly. We don't. If he were to pick one, it would be a scary movie. But we haven't been watching TV really lately.
We have no, yeah.
He's been too busy, and I just do what the kids want, basically. My son is actually getting really good at writing. He has a little book where he can follow the dots. It's really cute.
It is cute.
Okay. Do I have any favorite lesser known ASM artists? I love ASMR asterisk. I don't know if it's ASMR asterisk or asterisk. It's asterisk ASMR. I love her. I love the ones I really watch aren't super small. I love Tenna. I love Ting Ting, Oceans, and she's Latina.
Oh.
I think she's either Mexican or some. I don't know. She's Latina, but I don't know which. She's Grace V. I love her. ASMR Jazz. She's someone I just barely found, and I'm in love with her. She has like an eyebrow. Do you want to share my blanket? Like an eyebrow measuring and tweezing, or like it's just an amazing video. I might do one just like that because I really loved it. One I do watch. I've watched a few of ASMR Star. I think is her. Let me find it. Josie B. She's pretty big, and GB.
Mama Doctor.
No, she's not an ASMR.
Oh.
I do love Nefertiti ASMR. She's a French ASMR artist. I don't know what she says when she speaks in French. I just like the sound. ASMR Bakery, she doesn't really do talking ones, but she has some really cool ones. Rhea Moon ASMR, I've watched a few of hers. ASMR Darling, I haven't watched her in a year or so. Destiny Whispers, I think she's smaller, but I love her inaudible whispering. I like a lot of her videos.
Her name?
No, I don't think so. But she hasn't posted in a while, so I don't know what's going on. But I like
Mila Boo.
Annika ASMR. I found her through Asterisk ASMR. I like her ASMR Stars. I just try and find things I like, and then I kind of stick with them. But lately I've been trying to reach out and find new videos, etc. I have had another ASMR artist share my video. Thank you. But I haven't had a chance to watch many of her videos. Her name is Danny ASMR.
Danny.
I liked a couple. She's pregnant, by the way. So excited for you. Being a mom is awesome.
Congrats.
But I've only watched a couple of her videos. I haven't had time to really watch a lot of them. But yeah. So that's the first person. Okay. Ellis F8682. Your question is, what favorite things do we do together?
What favorite things do we do together?
I think if we go on a date, we just go to the temple, which is like a religious building for us. We go and worship Christ together. But we also, this last date night, we went to Olive Garden, which is my favorite.
Her favorite place. Not
His
me.
favorite is anywhere with a good steak.
With a good steak.
Or good meat. Like
good ribs.
He would really love the barbecue in Texas. If we go to visit Texas, that's what you would want, is the barbecue.
I really love.
He loves meat. And me, not as much. I like hamburgers. But whatever.
If you
And then our favorite movie to watch.
good steak, let me know. I'm just kidding.
Our favorite movie to watch. We actually don't really like the same type of movies, so we don't watch movies very much together.
Let me tell you my favorite movie.
Okay.
Any movie.
He likes scary and gory movies. That's his movies.
Yeah, that's right.
What are my favorite movies? I have 3 favorites.
Cinderella.
The Cinderella movie he's talking about is called Ever After.
Ever After.
With Drew Barrymore. That is my absolute favorite movie.
And
do you know the other 2?
I think one of them is a TV show, which is
not a TV show, but it's a Disney movie.
Disney movie. Either wait, what a second. Don't say. Is it Rapunzel?
No. I like Tuck Everlasting.
Oh yeah.
We're the family that doesn't ever die.
Yeah.
The book is also really good.
Watch that stuff.
Because it's like a special one. If I watch it too much, I don't want to like ruin it, you know? But I really love that one. The book is really good too. The book focuses on like the story of the family, where the movie is like the love story.
You know, what is the last one?
This one's a newer one. I love Top Gun Maverick. I watch that one a lot too.
Oh, the Top Gun.
Yeah.
Like those two, like they're pretty new. You just watched Top Gun and also that one.
The Tuck Everlasting and Ever After have been my favorites for years. Top Gun's the new one.
I know, but like Top Gun, it just came out.
I know.
The new Top Gun. But
I watched that one.
You watch every single day.
Not every day, but I watch it a lot.
Yeah, you watch it a lot.
It's been a while, actually. So, those are our movies. He actually really loves The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Ring and the 300 Spartan. Let's go.
Is it 300 or 3,000?
300 Spartan.
Okay, let's see what's next one. Did your husband know about ASMR before I started my channel? Yes, because I watched it all the time.
And also you watch it for me too, remember?
And you always say that's like, a question later on, I think.
Okay. Never mind.
We don't want to spoil your questions. Yes, he watches some and he watched me, but he didn't know what his was ASMR until I told him.
I just watched the eating thing.
He just watched it and I was like, you know that's ASMR, right? Because he would always tease me about watching it. When will we go back to visit your family? You can answer that.
Yeah. When are we going back?
Yeah, when?
Hopefully, like...
We should not quite.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, like...
I get excited and then I get louder.
I know. Hopefully in like a couple years from now.
We're hoping sometime in 2025.
Yeah.
His sister is serving a church mission in Australia. And we are hoping to go visit when she comes home.
Hopefully.
That was the question from @RobinD106. Okay, the next one is @DudeAcrossTheStreet.
Oh,
that's a cool name.
Dude across the street.
His question is, how long have we been married?
We've been married for...
Let's see if you get it right.
Almost like almost 5 years now.
No. It's barely been 4.5.
Pretty much almost 5 years.
A half a year is a long time.
So, like...
4.5 years.
Almost 5 years.
It'll
You agree with me?
Okay, fine. And does he make ASMR as well? No.
What do you do? No?
Do you make ASMR videos?
Oh, I thought this guy made that.
No, do you? No, he doesn't. Okay. The next question @MJ/DW2MK.
What?
You're gonna need like hot chocolate after this or something. You're freezing. I hope you're not getting sick.
No, I'm not.
How old were you both when you had your first child? How old is Sian?
Sin is
Yeah.
almost 3 years old. I think I was like 27 and you 25.
I don't know. Let me think.
Yeah. So
No, 25 would have been last year. I'm 26. He's not a year old. That would be Cordelia. Yeah, I was about 23. And you're 29. You would have been 26, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
a good time.
Does Taufa like to watch ASMR? He likes the eating videos where he watches them cook it and then eat it. Okay. The next question, how long did you date before you got married?
6 months.
6 months. We had a long distance relationship. I lived here in Utah. He lived in California. We talked every day till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I went to visit him in February. He came here in March. So we dated for 3 months and were engaged for 3 months. Do we plan to have more children?
Yes, I'm ready for that now.
We both want another one. I have dreams about it, actually. I know we have one more boy at least. But after that, I don't know how much more patience I have.
Like for me, the good number for me is like 4. Like 2 boys, hopefully 2 boys, 2 girls.
We have a name for another girl and another boy because we do family names.
Have they seen a picture of our kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've seen a picture of them. If they look at my community page, they have.
Okay. They cute like me, right?
Sione looks a lot like you. Cordelia looks a lot like me. Thank you. We are all better now. We are no longer sick. There's just some lingering coughs in the kids, but they're much better. Okay, the next one. At Evelyn Munoz 6608. How was the proposal? Did I know he was going to ask? Yes, I did. I knew 100% that's what he was gonna do. And here's the story.
Tell the story.
Okay. So he came to visit me in March, like over my birthday. And it was the day before my birthday. He was playing rugby. And we were planning to go. It had just rained, so it was super muddy. We were gonna go on a hike.
Super muddy.
It was super muddy.
Okay, yeah, I know.
That's why he changed location.
Okay.
He was gonna propose to me on the hike, but it was really muddy, and he didn't really want to kneel in dirt, and I didn't want to hike in mud. So we went to the Salt Lake Temple, which you've seen in some of my videos behind me. I have like the 3 pictures behind me. It's like the iconic Mormon temple, you know. So we went to go look there because I don't think you'd ever seen it, had you?
Which one?
The Salt Lake Temple. You'd never seen it
No,
before?
I've seen it like a few times. Yeah.
Had you gone to the visitor center?
Yeah. I came here like 2015 before
I didn't know
left
that.
for my mission.
Anyways, so he brought a bunch of his friends. So it was me and like 5 guys that I didn't know. So that was kind of awkward. And then he's like, oh shoot, I forgot something. Can you take me back to the house real quick? I was like, he forgot the ring. And I knew it was the ring because when he came out, he wasn't holding anything. So I knew it was something in his pocket. I knew 100%. So in the temple, let me see if I can find a picture of what I'm talking about. Let's see. What year did you propose? 2019?
2019.
So at the temple, there's this like platform you can stand on and take pictures with the whole temple behind you. And so we went and looked at that, and then we walked away, and went to look at this big statue of Christ. And then he's like, oh, can we go back there? And I'm like, okay, he's gonna do it right here. So we walked back there, and we were standing there, and his buddy's like, you go stand there. I want to take a picture of you guys. I was like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. His friend is.
Even know.
I knew 100%. I was like, okay, his friend is gonna film it all, which is exactly what happened. And so he got down on one knee. He asked, you could tell he was nervous. It was adorable. Yeah, I don't know why you were so nervous though. You knew I was gonna say yes. But let me find the picture. We look so young. Even though it was just a few years
still
ago.
look young, right?
Right now we look like black little weirdos.
What do you mean?
With this stuff on our face. Okay, so I 100% knew he was going to propose, and I knew where he was going to do it. The funny thing is, though, he picked a hike originally because...
To this one.
He picked the hike originally because I told him, do not propose to me at the temple. It is so cliche. Everybody does that. And he proposed there anyways, so, you know, whatever. So this is what it looks like and where he proposed. So, yeah. There's that question. And then is it Daniel or Danielle? I think it's Daniel Affer.
Daniel
11.
Affer 11.
How old were we both when we met?
So
in 2016.
I was 25. Yeah.
In 2016?
Yeah. I was 25.
How many years ago was that? What year? What year are we in now?
2023.
Okay, that's 7 years ago.
And like the crazy things,
I
like
was probably about 19. No, 20. I had just barely turned 20 when we first met on the mission. So you would have been 23.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, and the crazy things, like I always think to myself that 25 is the good age, like for me to get married, and I end up do that. So proud of myself for that because
You're proud of yourself. You got married at a certain age.
Yeah, because I always think of that. I always plan that the age of 25 is the kind of age you mature enough to make decision to yourself, like start life to move on, like get married and I end up do that. So happy for that.
Okay. The next question at alt_mommy. How old am I? I am 26. I'll be 27 next year at the beginning of the year. You're a young mom with your third on your way. Congratulations.
Who's that?
This lady, she's pregnant with her third.
Hey, let's go. Congrats.
I am a younger mom. Yep. And I'm okay with it because when my kids are old and grown, we still will be pretty young and we can go do things, you know? We're not going to be like 60 or 70 when our kids are fully grown.
Yeah.
We'll be like 40 something.
When my son's like start play football, I'm still gonna tackle him.
Whatever.
Not some sidestep.
Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
He'll tackle you. He tackles you now. I feel like there's no shame in being a young mom. I feel like I'm glad I'm younger because just the older you get, the less energy you have, and toddlers are a lot of energy. So no shame in being a young mom. What advice has helped you in the marriage the most? I think thinking of it as not just a relationship with each other, but a relationship with Christ. There's like this picture where it's a triangle, and it's me 1 point, Taufa 1 point, and Christ is the top. And the closer we get to Christ, the closer we get to each other, if that makes sense at all. So I think just remembering that Christ is in our relationship as well has helped us the most in our marriage.
Yeah.
And trying to grow closer to him.
Yeah, like my wife said, and like we all know, it's like life is can be difficult, and like the belief we have and the understanding we have about our Savior Jesus Christ, like we know that He's the only person can give us peace, and is the only person can strengthen us in time of need. And I don't know if you guys really like,
Believe in Christ or
yeah,
something.
but
Like, we don't want to make this like a church session, but
yeah,
really, honestly, truly, because of what we believe, it makes us a lot of who we are and the choices we make. And so, yeah, Christ is, we try and keep him the center of our lives.
and this is scripture from the Bible, from John 14, verse 5 and 6. It said, like, one of the apostles, Thomas, asked, "How can we know the way?" And Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come unto the Father but by me." So that's what we're really trying to do now. It's like knowing that Christ is the only way for us to find peace and joy. So that's what we're trying to do now. Just trying to get close to Jesus so we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's helped our marriage. The next question is, what is your husband's career, if you're allowed to talk about it? Say what you're allowed to talk about.
So I was enjoying like playing sport and stuff. Like,
that's not your career.
I know I was enjoying that, but like right now it's like having family, kids, and stuff, and like work right now.
Are you? Well, you don't have to say the company, but you can say what you do.
So do refinery right now, and
he melts gold and silver.
I'm enjoying doing that, and I'm not really sure. Like, I have a confidence like I'm gonna keep doing that the rest of my life, but I know, I know for sure down the road, like I might change my
Go
mind.
to school or something.
Yeah, doing something is like, I don't know. I'm still decided what I'm gonna do. Okay. But for what I do now, I'm enjoying doing that.
It's hard work. I hope he doesn't have to do it the rest of his life, or else his body will be like broken. Okay, at Batgirl-YU7SE, how did you guys meet? We already talked about that. We met on a church mission. The next, at Trisha9650, how did you know he or she was the one? How did you know I was the one you're supposed to marry?
So, quick for that, it's like, when I got off from my church mission, from the church mission, I was talking to some of the girls.
So he was talking to like 4 different girls. Not like dating them, but talking to them.
I was talking, and so my main goal when I look for when I look at when I look for girls, like after my church missions, like I was looking for persons like have the strong testimony about Jesus Christ, and like pretty much like this is the whole point of me like looking for a person. So yeah, uh, but when I start talk to my wife, like, and I know she served the same mission that I did, and the, we serve the same purpose, which is to invite others to come unto Christ. And yeah, so when I talk to her, and like we kind of like we both pretty much like say the same things. Like we want the we want the same
For
yeah
family, for future.
same planning for families, like the same purpose, like have a strong relationship with Jesus Christ. And when I hear that from her, and I automatically like know that
I think he had
she's
a
the right
good
person.
feeling from the
Yeah,
first conversation we had
pretty much.
because I have messages where he's like, I feel really good when I talk to you. He's adorable. I gotta tell a funny story after I tell how I knew he was one. So, as everyone does in my life, there have been things that I'm not proud of, things that were hard for me, and I'm not gonna go into detail, but like, were personally just like things I don't talk about with people. And when I do, if they don't react like a certain way, or like a way that makes me feel peaceful, or like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But so when I talked to him about my past and things that had happened to me or things that I've done, or I felt so much peace by his reaction. He was more like, well, I mean, it's like the past, like this is, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like after we talked about certain things, I was much more at peace with knowing that he was who I was supposed to be with. And so now I can tell a silly story. So in the Tongan culture, they tell everyone that they love them. They're like, okay, love you, bye to everyone. And I didn't know that when we first started talking. And so our very first phone call, before I hang up, it was like maybe like a 2-minute phone call. He's just like,
Quick one, yeah.
he's like, can I call you and talk to you? I was like, okay. And I was getting ready for school at that time. And so right before he hung up, he's like, is it okay if I tell you I love you? And I was like, I guess. So he's like, okay, I love you. And I said, thanks. I didn't say it back for a long time. I was like, okay, thank you. Which was really funny. And so I think that's another thing. Like when I finally said it back, you were like, oh man, she's serious. Like,
Yeah, tell him when you ask me, like, do you really
oh, and
serious?
then when I noticed that they said, I love you to everyone, I asked him, I was like, and then when I noticed that everyone in the Tongan community would like tell each other they loved them, I asked him, I was like, did you really mean it that first time? Or were you just like saying it out of culture? I don't remember what you said. I think
said, like,
out of culture thing, like. So I was kind of embarrassed, but it's funny. So whatever.
It's okay. I love you now.
You better. 2 kids later. Any other funny stories that we can think of? Oh,
When you sleep in snow.
No, I had just had Sione, our first kid, and he has videos of me with like him in my arms asleep and me like snoring and like spit bubbles coming out. It's so gross and embarrassing. Yeah, basically.
So,
it's what happens when you're a new mom. You're tired beyond all reason. So, yeah, that's basically how we met, is what we basically talked about today. we hope you guys enjoyed this video, but before we go, we're gonna peel our masks. Can I peel yours off? Okay, let me see if I can.
Oh, don't hurt myself.
It's not gonna hurt.
I had some people, they peel off skin and stuff.
This isn't that kind of thing. Is that one dry? I just heard your tummy bubble.
So it's mean I'm gonna turn white.
Why would that make you turn white? You gotta be quiet so they can hear it. Because it makes a really cool noise. Yeah, come closer. Don't do that to your forehead. Relax, don't wrinkle it. I'll have to get that part with a wipe. Doesn't it sound so cool and satisfying?
It sounds painful.
No, it doesn't. It's not painful. I've already done it. Why are you making weird faces?
Because it feels so weird.
It sounds awesome though. I can't get it. Okay, there we go. Your tummy keeps bubbling.
I'm starving. I need some steak.
You have pork in the freezer.
If any of you know how
One
to
thing-
cook good steak, please contact me.
One thing about us is
I'll come and help you eat the food.
I hate cooking meat. I hate it. I feel like it's so gross to touch raw meat.
If you ever make
So he
steak,
always
ribs, all those
He
good
always
meat,
cooks the meat.
and you need any help to finish up the food,
Got a
please
little in your eye.
hit me
probably.
up. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. You really would eat with them.
I only like stop by.
Oh, sorry, babe. Why does that one hurt? Did I get a hair or something?
I think so.
We'll have to do this corner with the baby wipe.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Stop scaring me. Let me get the bigger sections and then we can get the little stuff off with a baby wipe. So turn and look at me. So I can...
Did I look like Mike Tyson with this sign?
Who's Mike Tyson?
The boxy guy?
I don't know the answer to that.
Seriously?
I don't know what he looks like. Here, let me Google him and I can tell you.
He is.
Whoa, that was satisfying.
He's the king of boxing.
Let them hear this noise. It's satisfying noise. Hey, don't squint. Make it harder when you squint your face. What did I just tell you? Does it hurt right there?
Oh, yeah. Because I'm a human being. I can feel the pain.
It's not painful. I think I got it a little too close to your eyebrow right here. Okay.
How dare you?
We'll do the rest with a baby wipe. Stop scaring me. Okay.
Let me do that.
Okay.
You look like a wolf. He's gonna.
Oh, another funny thing. So I grew up like reading romance novels and watching rom-coms and what have you. And so one time I told him, I was like, say something romantic to me. And he goes, you're as beautiful or you're as something as Snow White's apple. And I said, poisonous. He's like, no, that's not what I meant.
Your smile.
What?
No,
My smile?
no. I tried to think about like what did they say about the apple.
I don't remember, but it was hilarious. I don't ask him that question very much anymore. Okay, are you gonna pull mine out? Here, let's see if I can pull this closer so you can hear it.
I don't
Here,
know.
let me.
Do you guys hear that? I'm pretty good of taking, of peeling those things.
Oh, my cheek hurts.
Yeah, you feel the pain, the same pain I have.
Faster. Do it faster. Get it down my shirt, why don't you? We look funny. Oh, God.
You look funny.
You're funny. Be fast right there. Okay, that's better.
You know, let me do the forehead.
The forehead's not really bad. I hope you guys can hear this like we can. Look at all these little spots I've got everywhere.
If you guys don't hear that, I'll make the sound for you guys. Okay, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Say something romantic.
Say something romantic.
Yeah.
Your hair is look like a coconut leaf.
What does that even mean? A coconut leaf, y'all. My hair looks green.
Yeah. No, not about green. It's kind of messy a little bit.
My ooly.
You know when the wind's blowing, they go like here.
Stop.
Say something romantic for me.
Your rat's tail looks like a rat lives on your head. I can't get it right here.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, it didn't go very far. There we go. Should I get that? What? What are you laughing about?
It look like Sion is like playing with pen in your face.
Okay. Does your face feel softer? I don't think it's to make it soft. I think it's to like take out zits and stuff. Like to clean your face. Strips out impurities and reduces pore size. So yeah.
Before, like, there's no seed in anything, but after this, I can feel more seed came up.
You always have zits. Always. Okay, well I think we're gonna stop right here and we're gonna wash the rest off our face. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Love you guys lots and we'll see you next time.